脱钩断链只会孤立自己。
Mr. President, has there been any direct contact between the U.S. and China trade at all?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And
Every day.
every day.
对于美国发动的关税战，中方的态度很明确，我们不愿打，也不怕打，打奉陪到底，谈大门敞开。如果美方真的想通过对话谈判，就应该停止威胁讹诈，在平等、尊重、互惠的基础上同中方对话。
China is saying that we're threatening and blackmailing them into a deal. What would be your response?
Well, I mean, China, look, I have great relationships in China, with President Xi in particular, but China has been charging us massive tariffs for many years. That's one of the reasons they were able to steal so many of our companies. So now we're reversing it, but at levels that nobody's ever seen before. No, we're going to get along great with China, I have no doubt about it.
Can you clarify, Mr. President, on China?
We are going to have a... We're doing fine. We're doing fine with I think almost every country. Everybody wants to have.
无论国际形势如何变化，中国积极应对气候变化的行动不会放缓。
中方早就指出，关税战、贸易战没有赢家，保护主义没有出路，脱钩断链只会孤立自己。一边说要同中方达成协议，一边不断搞，这不是同中方打交道的正确方式，也是。
It's an adult. I wish to be clear. America first does not mean America alone.
America first doesn't mean America alone.
You said you want to bring the tariffs on China down soon. How soon do you want to bring the tariffs on Chinese goods
Well,
down?
that depends on them. If we don't have a deal with a company or a country, we're going to set the tariff. We just set the tariff. It's
How
something
soon?
that we think that will happen, I'd say, over the next couple of weeks. What do you say? I think so. Over the next 2-3 weeks. We'll be setting the number.
For
and
China.
We're going to pick, could be for China too, could be for China. Well, we're dealing with almost all of them. Too many to fully deal with, but we're going to be fair to them. But we're dealing with a lot of countries right now, and could be with China, but maybe we'll make a special, a deal. And we'll see what it will be. Right now it's 145%, that's very high.
Were you worried about what the 145% tariffs were doing to small businesses here in the U.S.? Is that why you're bringing it down?
No, I haven't brought it down. I haven't brought it, still 145. I haven't
But you
brought
said
it
in the
down.
next
I
few
said
weeks.
it's a high tariff. It is a high tariff, but I haven't brought it down. It basically means China's not doing any business with us, essentially, because it's a very high number. We can make a deal. Otherwise, we'll set a price, and hopefully they'll come here and they'll contribute. And if they don't, that's okay.
There's been a steep drop-off in international travel to the United States. It was down 12% last month, down even more from Western Europe. Why do you think that there are fewer people suddenly who want to travel to the United States?
Well, there could be a little, there's a little nationalism there, I guess, perhaps. It's not a big deal, but, with the dollar being where it is, because, China would always fight for having a low dollar. Japan would always fight for having a low dollar, meaning a low yen. They'd always want to have, China would always, I'd speak to President Xi a lot. I'd say it's unfair that your yuan is so low. I'd call up. There was a time from 1870 to 1913, it's a long time ago, we were an all-tariff nation. Foreign nations paid taxes. They paid money to us in the form of tariffs. And that was when we were the wealthiest. We were the wealthiest proportionately that we ever were. And they formed committees in 1887 in particular, but they formed committees to determine what we should do with all the money. We had so much money We gave it away to different causes, and you haven't seen that too much anymore, although we give plenty away, but now we shouldn't be giving it away. We have to take care of ourselves first, right?